At 5 star. Now,
first tonight, we're learning more about a deadly crash involving a motorcycle, a pickup truck, and a police cruiser. That crash came after a short police chase in Bangor.
The officer involved, we're told, is now on paid administrative leave while the incident is being investigated. Lauren Edwards joining us live from Bangor after hearing from the city manager and a witness. Lauren.
Janice, Josh, I'm standing outside of City Hall here in Bangor, over 2 miles away from where that crash happened on M40, that crash and the police chase. Now, police say as a result, a 24-year-old died. But today, questions remain, including did the officer abide by his own department's police chase policy?
I noticed over here was the gentleman on the bike's shoe was over here on the other side of my driveway.
Billy Hunter recalling the deadly crash that happened just feet from her doorstep on M43 in Bangor near 30th Street. This memorial marking where a man lost his life.
First I heard, motorcycles zooming by, and then I heard a crash, and then I heard and saw the lights from the police officer, and he was zooming, and then another crash.
Bangor City Manager Tommy Simpson says late Monday night around 11:30, a Bangor police officer attempted to pull over a motorcyclist downtown for a plate violation and a defective equipment violation. But he took off on M43. Another motorcycle he was with sped away with him, so the officer pursued but soon lost sight.
Upon further investigation, one of the motorcycles that was in that group had hit this truck, which was backing out, which led to the fatality. Then our officer later struck that truck was in the road as well.
Simpson says it was the biker the officer was not pulling over who hit the truck and died.
And then when the officer caught back up with everybody, he struck the truck. Right. So our police cruiser did not have any physical contact with that motorcycle whatsoever.
The driver of the truck suffered non-life-threatening injuries, he says. The officer was treated at a nearby hospital for minor injuries. Simpson says he has no information about the first biker, the one that was initially pulled over.
I have placed the officer on paid administrative leave, pending investigation. And then once the chief of police and the state police submit their reports, I review them and then make a proper determination.
Another aspect under review, the police department's chase policy. Fox 17 obtained a copy of it. It states that pursuits are allowed when the officer, quote, knows or has reasonable grounds to believe that the person being pursued has committed or attempted to commit a serious felony. It also states, quote, pursuits are also permitted when the individual officer knows or has reasonable grounds to believe the person being pursued has committed or attempted to commit a violent misdemeanor. Examples include, but are not limited to, domestic assault, criminal sexual conduct, leaving the scene of an accident causing injury. Officers shall not pursue for simple traffic violations. The act of flee and elude alone does not permit officers to pursue. The policy goes on to say under accountability that officers involved in pursuits can be held, quote, criminally, civilly, and departmentally accountable when circumstances indicate that the pursuit should have been discontinued.
Our police chief has a policy adopted at the police department. I have received that. I am reviewing it to see if the chase is in line with policy, and then I will make that determination at a later time.
Michigan State Police has also joined in on the investigation. They are looking into specifically the crash portion. And again, that officer is on paid administrative leave, which is standard protocol. Reporting live here in Bangor, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
And 2 people died in a crash between a motorcycle and a car. It happened Sunday afternoon in Muskegon County's Fruitport Township. The motorcycle was heading west when an eastbound car turned left in front of the bike. The biker and his passenger, Robert and Carol Boot of Wyoming, were hospitalized but later pronounced dead. Investigators say they both were wearing their helmets.